Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Garnett. And it's Love in at the small forward spot. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Garnett outside. Rebound by the Magic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Howard. Good D from Love.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. Kicks it out to Love. Drills it from outside.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. He can't hit that time. McGrady outside. Over in the corner, Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wagner, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wagner's got his second bucket of the game to go. Garnett outside. McDaniels on the wing. Love kicks to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards against McGrady. Edwards can't hit.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Bain looking around. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Guarded by Garnett. The shot by McGrady, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you guys.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Garnett outside. Back to Edwards. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Edwards against Bain. Howard with the screen on Gobert. It's deflected. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Bain. Now here's Randall. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Garnett. Edwards with it. From deep three-point land, it's not going to go for him.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
McGrady. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Garnett on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Suggs against DiVincenzo. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Count that one.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Edwards looking it over. With 1 on the clock, he knocks it down. But wait a minute, the officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under review.
They're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic leading by just 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. This is out there for Orlando. Shot clock at 2. Suggs beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The wings and Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Outside, Bain. Bitadze setting a screen for Bain. Pass to Bitadze. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now Randall, defended by Carter. Randall passes to Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task. Taking the last 10 points have come in the paint.
Orlando making some changes. Howard comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Franz Wagner in for Wagner. Timberwolves also changing it up. Garnett comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Bain against McDaniel. Outside, Bain. Shoots over